So, what is there for us for Equinox of 2022? On September 22, Northern Hemisphere for us, we are going into the spring, yay! And the Northern Hemisphere is going into the fall, and we feel definitely these shifts and changes energetically and in our organic biological vessels, right? So as always, we're going to do this live, and as you know, I'm clear channel of the divine, and I don't need to use any other tools. And so what I'm gonna do here and now is how we roll here over here. So I'm just going to tune in, and you are encouraged to follow along to get into the field, because my attention is, even though I'm recording this, if you're listening to this, you are already on this call. This video is going to find you, and you are going to get messages and this information, because you need to hear this at this time. So I just wrote a couple of things, a couple of questions that we're going to ask after I tune in. And so I'm going to just read this one to, to you. So number one, what are the main energies coming with this equinox? Then how these energies influence us. Then the third question, what is the opportunity we have available from these energies? And number four, how best to use these energies. And number five is the question is going to be revealed in the session, you know. So they always, because I work with source, right, I tend to connect to the purest energy source, you know, and avoid all other distractions that many fall into the trap of channeling or whatever, you know. So I don't even like to say channeling, you know, because I'm just connecting to God, and that's what I do all day, every day, you know. In order to do this, you have to be actually really committed. It's not about something like, I'm going to channel this and that. So with that being said, okay. Relax, enjoy, and tune in with me, and we're going to get answers to these questions so that we know how best to navigate this period. And these energy shifts are always exciting, and they always bring something new, because remember, everything is always changing, nothing stays still, you know. And if you know how to work with those energies, you're not gonna be holding for something that needs to go away from your life, and you're gonna be more in balance, more in tune. I mean, basically your life is gonna be can become much more easier than you pushing against not knowing what is happening. Okay, so let's tune in. I only ask and allow for the highest of the highest frequencies of light, health, wealth, love, joy, and peace to come through me and all around me, expanding my field, connected to the source. Now and always connected to the God. Now I'm going to ask for the all-knowing Book of Life Akashic Records to open up, to show us the energies about the equinox and all the answers to the questions that we are going to ask. As I was tuning in, I actually could see so many of you tuning in as well, so thank you for holding the field. Okay, so what are the main energies coming with this equinox? I have to write this down. I'm hearing surprise. Surprise. Why? So the main energy is coming with a surprise. Surprise. So what is this surprise all about? Surprise. So it's about swift decisions. It's about things happening really, really rapidly on global level and on personal level. It's like energy coming in and, you know, replacing something old, and the energy and the one thing is gonna follow the other thing, and you're gonna see this rapid shift, rapid change, and like all these surprises are actually benevolent. It's like if you have it's almost as if you have a field of crops and weed, some good things are coming, and not and taking out the weed out, and how these little inceptions come in. They not only take out the weed, but they spread the golden energy, the source energy, and it's gonna cause the chain reaction. It's many small things that are gonna be put in place. They're gonna like a chain. How they come together, they're gonna progress into one big thing. But many little surprises, and it's like a blessing, like the swift surprise inception. So it's replacing the old, it's bringing the new, and then this new, it's connecting to one another and making something bigger, something more permanent, something more structured, something more connected. So this is really nice. What are the main energies coming with Equinox? So surprises and inception. Okay, then we're gonna ask another question. How these energies influence us? Because, people are, most of the people, you have to learn these things. Most of the people, they don't like change. It's just, how people operate. They are constantly in their daily life, their habits, they're doing over and over again. They're having the favorite food, always the one vegetable, or always hanging out with one person, like always the same thing. So, when these things come, like surprises, they're like, I don't like surprises, but you have to learn to love surprises, because these are really blessings from the sky. Blessings in disguise. Blessings in disguise. But also from the sky. So it can be, even if you, so the energy is rapidly changing. And, for some, it is going to be an obvious blessing, right? But for someone, it's going to be this inception, this change, this swift energy, like energy particles, almost as I see it in the field. And interestingly, because I had a dream of me harvesting cotton. This is really, I don't even know how the cotton is harvested, So what I was saying, so for some it's going to be obvious blessing, but for some it's going to be blessing in disguise, meaning, you're gonna, I don't know, for example, you're gonna get laid off from your work or something, but it's probably for the better. You have to immediately know that this is, something coming to benefit you. So you have to change the job, or start the business that you always wanted to. So however, it's going to present itself, even it looks like dramatic like that, you just know that it is for your, it's really, because what I hear here, it's protection. It's protection, and it's all from source. It's all from your creator God. And like, doesn't matter which way is gonna hit you, under which angle. No, in that moment when it's happening, when you think, oh my God, something really bad happened, know instantly and pull your view and see, okay, why is this happening? What is this showing to me? Maybe you have to review the situation. I know so many of the people that are working with me at this time privately. I know so many things are shifting, and it's exciting to watch. So these energies are actually already available. Already you can feel it. But for the 22, is going to be this shift, and we are going into the we're going to shift in a totally different kind of energy, different rhythm of energy. is the best I can describe it. So how these energies influence us. So, okay, we said that. Number 3, what is the opportunity we have available from these energies? So, the biggest opportunity here for you, if you want these changes to go quickly and painlessly, is to the main, like what they showed me is like you taking out that weed. If you already know that there is a weed there, you take it yourself now, because now is the time. Don't wait for that swift it's almost like a hit from the sky, you know, the energy swift. And I'm getting Uranus. I don't know, maybe you guys know where the Uranus is, but you know, I'm getting this association with this because swift, and you know, like this energy of lightning, and like, you know, lightning can do many things. You know, it can burn the house and it can enlighten you, right? So yeah, you have the opportunity to take the weed yourself. And not wait for this thing to hit your field, right? But doesn't matter, even if you wait for this thing to hit your field, you know, it's going to happen, just gonna be more dramatic as always, right? You already know this. Okay, so how best to use these energies? So how best to use this energy? It's really about knowing this and really looking forward to do this, because you really need to look forward to weed out your garden. That's why they're showing this field, and you know, to really know, okay, these are these crops, here are these crops, I need this for this, I need for this. Like the things that you don't need, you weed out, because all those things, even if that weed is not harming you, but it's taking out your energy, it's draining your energy. So you know, so you better take it out and have only the things that you actually want to have in your garden. Okay, so anything else on these energies and equinox, and then I'm seeing the snow, and it's like but it's that feeling of like this same field and everything. You take out the crop, like this is probably down the track, and like you take the weed, and you know, all these things are happening, all these connections are, all the changes, and then like when this is done, just know, this is the reward at the end. Because what you're gonna have is like, because I'm seeing the blanket of snow, which is coming in a, you know, in a blanket, in a calm, in a white, in a protection, in like, it's at the top, it's tucked in, it's cozy and everything else, and beneath that, you know, everything is growing, you know, it's just like calm. This is like the reward of this, you know. So just to go through this period knowingly inside of this and do the work that needs to be done, it's going to be a lot of happening. Like, guys, it's going to be a lot of happening. Like the things they're going to come from nowhere is going to hit you here and there and here and there. Like, it's just gonna be like those bombs, you know, like bang, 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 you know, and then you just have to deal the things how they come in. But just know that going further, 3 months time, okay, in a 3 months time, so that's gonna be till next is a solstice on the December. But like 3 months time, then you're gonna get this blanket, this you know, calmness, like everything's gonna settle, and you're gonna be so proud of yourself looking back. Okay, you know, so now it's really now is the time to hold your guns. Now is the time that you know, you're excited to shift things, you know, and welcome change. Like, welcome change. No, remember what I said right now. Know that everything that is coming at this time, it's coming directly from source. For the first time, you are protected. Like for the first time, there is no other things influencing you. Only you can influence your person, because other things from all the other planes are actually removed. Like there is so much excitement in a time that we are coming into, and especially from, like, the last bit of everything is going to be cleared out, I'm saying, around, around Christmas, around December. Like, you're not going to, like, in January, February, you're not going to be recognizing this new world and how you feel and how you operate. And like, just looking back to this year, you would be like, whoa, like that was, wow, interesting, right? So, and then, okay, so I don't want this to go too long. So then the fifth question was, the question will come in a session. Okay, so what source wants to ask? What source want me to ask him? Like, so what is the fifth question? So what is the fifth question? Okay. So what is the fifth question? So what we need to ask? Okay. You want some direct messages. Okay. So some direct messages for you. Okay. First message is, don't cut out the flowers until they are fully bloomed. Like, don't take them prematurely. So that means, right, whatever you are building or wherever you see this growing and the flowers, like the rose wants to open, like, don't be in a rush. Don't think, someone's going to take it from you, something else is going to happen, because you want to harvest this at the peak. So don't harvest, don't take your crop too early. That's message number one for some. Okay. Is there another question for someone else listening? What is the other message? What is the other message? Okay, so this is probably for people that have many investments underground. Like, because I'm seeing like coins and money, like in a different pockets, transmitted everywhere, and like they are not sprouting at this time, and you would also want to go and dig them up, but the message is, leave them where they are, because you have a little bit here, like so this can be for someone who has been investing a little bit here, a little bit there. Just leave it, leave it where it is. That is the message. Any other message? And then we're going to ask for the advice, direct advice. Okay, so is there another message for someone that is listening here? Okay, so let's say 10% of people on the planet would say that they are reaching the new heights. Like, literally, they are going to enter another dimension. So, and the way I'm seeing this, it's like it's on the top level of the dimensions. And because when you are on the top, you can see clearly down all the other dimensions, all the other levels. Like, for me, like, if I'm here, I can see all the other people, because I've been there. I know how the energy works in, how the energy works over here. I can see them from above down, but they cannot see me because they've never been here energetically. So naturally, for these people that are gonna jump on higher, they're gonna have a new levels of clarity, new levels of insight. They're gonna see somehow how everything works, how everything at least has been working till this point. They can see themselves how they've been spinning in this round, like battling with not important things perhaps, or something like that, you know. So it's a new level, new frequency embodiment, and it's exciting because, you know, here is freedom, here is because you actually free yourself, you know. You actually free yourself, because this is all, this material thing is a war for your mind, you know. And when you own your mind and you free yourself, you're not afraid of anything. No one can influence you, no one can drive you in a direction that's not beneficial for you. So then we're gonna ask, okay, for the final advice for Equinox, what every single person needs to know right now. Okay, so how these, you know, inceptions, how they come, these surprises, know that it's all for the good. And something else, no. So the advice, I just lost the thought. So the advice for Equinox, for everyone. So, okay, so just to be ready and to start accepting, because this is really not only for Equinox, but, you know, now is the really good time to start, because you're gonna have so much surprises, you're gonna have so much things going on, and doesn't matter how the things present themselves. Know that is for your greater good, for your highest good. And only your mind gives a labeling that this is bad and this is good, or, you know, whatever. But no, especially in this time, especially, like, you can trust the whole September now leading to Equinox, and after the Equinox, or the whole September, the things that are happening are actually your destined things, you know. So start accepting. Like, doesn't matter how hard they're gonna look like, how hard they're gonna feel, you know, how uncomfortable you're gonna feel, if you have to move, if you have to do whatever. Know that this is for your highest good, because you cannot progress if you are constantly suppressing, ignoring, you know, avoiding, running away. You need to start accepting, and this is the great time to do it, right? To start accepting and knowing everything is blessing, or blessing in disguise. And, you know, like, you make the lemons, you make the juice out of the lemons, however they say it. And really, because this is amazing, the energies are absolutely amazing. I don't know, have you been feeling this last couple of days? And it is just going to get better, because I can tell you, you are finally a free man and woman. You know, some people, they're gonna realize this truth, that this happened when I was saying about this positive timeline in April, and the things that are happening, you know, some people, they're gonna realize this in 5 years from now, you know. But you that is listening to this, you are well ahead, you know, because not everyone gets to hear this information. Not everyone is given to know, you know. So if you are in a know, you know, you are already in a higher frequency band. So, okay, this was my 7 stars lifestyle, and 7 star lifestyle, yeah, that's my umbrella, but my 7 stars. And I help people get to their highest timeline, so their highest path in life. I do frequency work, and as you see, I only work with the highest and purest energy there is. So I hope that this serves you well, and that you're going to use this period, because it's really something special. It's really exciting. So I love you much, and see you next time.